corsage for my princess. Ah, it looks beautiful.
It's never too early to talk with your kids about the dangers of alcohol, but it can be too late. Start the conversation. Stop underage drinking. TalkItOutNC.org.
Thanks for being with us here on GoHeels.com. My name is Jones Angell. He's the former head coach of Carolina football. Mack Brown, of course, longtime head coach at Texas, now with ESPN. And, Coach, first of all, great to see you. Thanks for being back.
It's great to be back. I haven't been back in the stadium or the facility for 17 years, and it's just it's a wonderful feeling to be back, and so many great memories, and getting to catch up with guys like Corey Holliday and Rick Steinbacher and all the stories, some of which aren't true about what I did or what I said, but all of those things are fun when you come back and review some memories.
What has struck you as you've walked through the football facility here and really been here for the first time, save for a trip with Texas in 2002?
In '98, we started the building, and only the bottom floor was in place and the other was coming up, and the building is absolutely gorgeous. And it's lived over time here for 17 years, so I'm really proud of what John Swofford and the staff built at that time. Obviously, Bubba and the staff has taken football very seriously, and soon they could have as good a facilities as anybody in the country. So all those young guys that are out there that are looking at Carolina, they're going to be impressed when they get here.
Coach, you have a relationship in one form or another with a couple guys on the Tar Heels' current staff. Of course, head coach Larry Fedora, the new defensive coordinator Gene Chizik, and also Larry Porter, Carolina's running backs coach. Just tell me a little bit about those three guys, how you know them, and what kind of coaches you think they are.
Well, I was always impressed with Larry because of his high energy, he's so polished, he's so much fun. He's a happy guy, and he wants people to be happy around him. He wants people to smile. And when he was at Oklahoma State, we coached against him a lot when he was the offensive coordinator. And he came down once for the state track meet and said, "Can we visit for a couple hours? I want to pick your brain." And I immediately called his boss and asked his boss, Mike Gundy, "Is it okay that I visit with Larry?" And he said, "Larry's already come in and told me," and he's an upfront guy. And Larry and I spent a couple hours together, and I could see that he was going to be a very successful head coach, and he'll do it here. He's putting all the pieces together. Larry Porter is one of the best running back coaches I've ever seen and ever had. He's an unbelievable recruiter. He's tough, he's polished, he's smart, but very disciplined on the kids. But he is like an extension of their family. And Gene Chizik led us to a national championship when we were at Texas. And I think he will help because he'll bring some new ideas to Larry as a successful head coach that's done what Larry wants to do here, and that's win championships. And so I think Larry's putting together a staff now after a couple of years of really feeling the place out that'll be as good as anybody in the country.
As we've talked about, this has to be a pretty emotional trip, I would assume, for you here to Chapel Hill. Just what memories has it brought up for you, and what do you think about when you think about your time here in Chapel Hill?
What I think about is the building process that we went through. We were 1-10 and 1-10, and how wonderful the Tar Heel fans were to me to allow me to stay, that Chancellor Fordham, Chancellor Hardham, Chancellor Hooker, I went through a number of chancellors while I was here, and John Swofford. They were so good to us that they allowed us to recruit guys that gave us a chance to be successful. There's been some talk about the academics. The academics were wonderful when I was here. The university is one of the best in the country, and every player that we had worked hard to get their degree, and I'm very, very proud of that. And that's not talked about enough because there's so many wonderful stories academically at this school that need to be talked about more instead of some of the issues that people continue to pull out. But it was one of the best times in my life to take us from where we were to fourth in the country at the end, to see the guys be so successful now and be parts of their lives and be able to just go back and look at how loyal they've been to the University of North Carolina is a lot of fun for me.
He's Mack Brown. Do I even need to tell you that? He's Mack Brown here joining us in Chapel Hill. Coach, thanks so much for being here. It was nice to meet you, and so glad you're back.
Thank you very much. Good to be back.
And thank you for joining us here on GoHeels.com.